Yes. So we're gonna start with this Modern Horizons pack. Because they had it there. I hadn't seen Modern Horizons in person yet, so how do I do this?
When did Modern Horizons come out?
I think while we were living with Kyle. I think it's
so it's an older one.
Yeah, I think it's a set that he was really popping off about. I think he was pretty excited for it because it had good stuff in it. Modern Horizons was a special set, kind of like the Masters sets, in the sense that it's not like standard.
Yeah.
So let's
Can I open the shiny pack? I want to open I want the serotonin.
Okay, but you gotta. Okay, yeah, that works too. Yes, do that.
I picked this one out.
Yes. Per usual, I had Molly. You had to go teeth?
Yeah.
That means there's powerful energy in there, right? Because you couldn't get it open. Oh, hey, that's the lady from the boxes, and it's her emblem.
Yeah.
Perhaps we got her. Oh, hey, a Modern Horizons art card.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm excited about these art cards.
Yeah. We're going to see those in our set boosters.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, all right.
Do you want to display them? I mostly just wanted to open.
And I probably haven't seen most of these.
I like that frog.
That's a cool looking frog.
You're right. He is friend.
Don't tell him to get in your mouth. He's a frog. He could
be.
Wait,
what does that say? It looks like excavating Arnold. No. It just says
Anurid.
I'm going to go with excavating Arnold.
That's his name.
Oh, I fell out of focus. There we go.
Nature's chant.
Okay, counter target spell. A spirit
An
ninja.
Angel.
Flying vigilance, 1-drop, 1/1.
Hey, a 1-drop angel is pretty lit.
Yeah, because you could beef it up.
Also, most of the angels cost, like, a lot.
Let's see, we got activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. Whoa, that's kind of mean.
That
and then
card
we got a snow-covered plains.
Had Molly energy to the artwork.
That card was on sale as a single at Chaos Games and More, and I was like, those are just the guys who take their heads off in the movie Labyrinth.
Oh, shit. You are right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
You can't understand any of the lines in their song.
Yeah. Well, you can if you know it, but that's like cheating.
I have no idea what's happening.
No, that's knowing a song. What do I mean that's cheating?
It's cheating to know the words of songs.
You're cheating at life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But that card does have Molly energy because it's just Labyrinth on a card.
Yeah.
That's fair, dude.
Which tracks.
For the viewers at home,
I wasn't expecting the art card.
Have a migraine, so that's why I have the sunglasses on, and I am very out of it.
McCartney is on the stream. She says, "Jiggy down the blah blah." That's how the song is. Jiggy down with the blah blah. Like, I don't understand what they're saying.
So this is from Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen Labyrinth, so I am just lost.
So Audrey, you're missing out on like a cultural treasure.
I am aware.
This is where we get all our stuff.
Yeah, that's our local game store.
LGS.
Yes. Is there just a card taped to the top of that box?
Yeah, that's our buy a box promo.
It's obviously in a sleeve, but it looks like it's just taped to the box.
Yeah.
And, like, it's weirding me out.
I hear you.
My brain is like, that should not be.
Let's see what this Sarah Planeswalker does. If you control a creature, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead.
Oh,
okay.
So basically, your life just stays at 1.
Yeah. But if it would drop you to 0, it sounds like there's no workaround for that. So, let's get that off of there. Gimme.
For some reason, I thought the card was just gonna rip in half when you tried to do that. I'm having a weird brain experience.
Like 100% of the time, Audrey.
You're right, but okay.
I don't have an argument.
I don't.
We got Aura, Skyclave, Hierophant. Lifelink, 3/3, 2 a white and a black. Whenever Aura, Skyclave Hierophant, or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I've seen a lot of cleric cards from what I've seen of this set, which isn't much, but it seems like there's a lot of lit cleric cards.
Lit.
Yeah.
Well, sweet, let's do it.
Let's open that box.
Open the box.
I didn't expect to be doing this tonight.
Me neither.
I'm so excited.
We just walked in and she was like, yeah, we have that for you. And I was like, oh, okay.
I didn't expect to be doing anything tonight, so...
So tight.
I, like, finished work and was like, I'm done forever. Time to stop existing. And I'm not saying die, just...
You know, phase out of existence, like one
Yeah,
does.
phasing.
Yeah. It's like cloud shift, but in real life, and it's
Ooh, now
forever.
you're making a reference I don't know.
Or like phasing in this game. So we
No,
got a box
cloud
topper.
shift is a card that phases something out.
Oh, okay.
I'm making a legitimate reference.
Just neither of us knew what you were referencing. I knew you were referencing something. I didn't think it was magic.
Give me the serotonin, please.
It's on its way. It is
I
on
want
its way.
the middle.
Okay, then I'll take left.
Oh, cool, I wanted right.
Lit.
Everything worked out. Alright.
I'm gonna try to open my pack slightly away from the mic so I don't just kill it with my crinkly noises. Because I am right next to the mic.
Yeah.
Are we gonna open the topper last?
Boom. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That is, in fact, what we are doing.
I'm gonna decide what my favorite artwork is on the packs. I think it's just the artwork of the 3 planeswalkers. Oh my god. This is proving to be true so far.
Yeah, so we usually...
So it's those 3 artworks.
We
Wait.
usually have,
That's
like, me and Audrey open, and then Andrew shows all of the cards. Are we still gonna do it that way?
Oh.
I think that's probably the best move. I don't want to try to reach in there.
Yeah, you could still do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoot forward, so I'm gonna be, like, way closer to the microphone. Alright, these are used for the double face cards.
Okay, I was hoping they'd have stuff like that.
Alright, and so, here we go. I got a Skyclave Shade.
Nice.
Oh, we got a flip card.
I love flip cards, and I feel like they haven't had them in a couple of, like, sets.
The ones I remember most fondly are Innistrad.
Yeah, I think those are the ones that I remember, too, because they were a lot of, like, werewolves and stuff like that, which were super cool. I'm also super excited about the full art lands that come with all of these.
Got that Lynx, baby.
Cat! I love cat.
It's
no,
it's-
wait,
it's-
what?
it's-
My friend.
It's weird pointing my hands this way.
Oh, this is a human riding a flightless bird. Maybe the bird's not flightless. I don't know. The bird is my son.
You could argue that it's flightless because the creature doesn't have flying.
It's true.
I think it's probably flightless due to the small wings and the very long legs.
It looked like an ostrich, but a Magic the Gathering ostrich.
Oh, hey, that's a cool relic.
I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. We want to take the 3 like this and do that. So that the rare comes last.
Okay. So which you want? Okay. Top 3 on the bottom is what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tracking with you. I know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh man, the artwork on that one is super interesting. You will like this, Molly. Do. Usually I open the packs the fastest, but I feel like I'm gonna be the slowest tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just moving real slow.
Well, I
That's okay.
I want to see everything that Andrew's opening and make comments, so I'm gonna be a little slower around opening packs.
I have another ostrich boy.
Here is one, right here.
Is that a flip card? No? Yes.
Ah. these reversed. It's like when you're playing an airplane in a video game.
I got a cat.
Did you get a cat?
Yeah.
Is it a good cat?
I don't know. All cats are good cats, Andrew. What are you talking about?
You're right.
It has a landfall ability. That's pretty cool, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna,
Ooh.
Oh.
That's pretty.
Oh, that's
Cat
It's a
leaves.
cat.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 on Prowling Felidar.
I'd say Felidar.
That's the card where I was like, that's an Audrey card.
I also got one of those, but it doesn't look as cool.
Yeah, it's the Zendikar showcase art.
Yes.
That's really cool. I like it.
I love all of the showcase art. I don't know where to set these, so I'm gonna set this here.
Ah,
Although you can
I'm not
see
used to it.
part
At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. For 2.
of it.
For
Okay.
2.
That's pretty good, actually.
I like this Scion of the Swarm too. Flying whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Scion of the Swarm. That's tasty.
Yeah.
That's what I would call tasty.
I would also call that tasty.
Like a delicious treat.
One might even say scrumptious.
Diddly umptious.
Yes.
I have trouble like
Maybe
understanding.
showcase cards over here.
I have trouble understanding the descriptions when we read them during the stream because I'm like too distracted by being on a stream, and I'm like, oh, I don't understand a word you just said. I don't know what you just said.
Oh,
That happens to me a little bit.
You could try not doing that.
Listen, yes.
What if your
I
brain just
am.
worked? Have you considered your brain just functioning, Molly?
Have you?
No.
Bam.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Take
Audrey,
that.
don't even come at me about that kind of
ADHD.
stuff.
That's what I expected you to say.
There's so much ADHD in this room right now. Oh man, whatever our rare in this pack is, it's double-sided, so that's tight. Oh, we just got 2 rare. Hold on.
You got 2 rares?
Yeah.
That's good.
Our foil card was a rare, so it tricked me, and I saw the mythic rare, and it was a good one.
That happened in the pack I was doing as well, so I'm glad you said that out loud. Because it helped me. I'm so excited about these, like, land, instant, or sorcery cards. I don't know. Can you use both?
No.
No? Okay.
It's definitely like a pick one kind of thing.
So you know what would probably be really good for decks where you use these is if you had cards that let you play lands out of your graveyard. That would be a really good synergy because then you could play the spells and then you could play the lands
As
from the
long as
graveyard.
it reads as, because it would have to be a specific kind of card.
Like
I
target land or something like
think.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there's
Gesundheit.
Got that elf.
nice. I'm sure there's a good
Enters
synergy
the battlefield,
card.
draw a card. Boom. Okay. More commons. Alright, see here's the rare foil. It's a green and a red.
Okay. Okay, so it's a double land.
And I like how when you have one, usually the other kind of tries to meet it design wise.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Like they tend to be like counters of each other.
I got another cat. Both packs I've opened to peg cats.
And then we
in
got
them.
that Soul of the Wild elemental mythic rare Star.
Oh my god.
Power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Non-token creatures you control are forest lands in addition to their other types. So
Oh,
we
that's
got that
such
one on.
a good card.
We got that one on stream.
Oh, that one's so good.
Let's see, let's bump tokens down, and we
Ooh.
can put.
I got
that
an
there.
alternate art card. It's adorable.
Oh, you know what I'm technically doing? I am putting lands that are double-sided and not the land stack. I'm putting them in there. Common, uncommon, rare, etc. Token. Got a land. And then I'm going to keep doing that. Because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now.
I'm just gonna stack the packs I've opened over here, so when you need them, you let me know.
Yes. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. All right. Got that flippy boy.
Oh, so many flippy boys in this set.
Yeah, Yeah.
This
so
is
many
the Flippy Boy set.
It is. It is the Flippy Boy set.
If you're a boy and you like to flip, boy, is this the place for you.
You like flipping boys. I've got...
I'm gonna stop talking now.
If you like flipping boys, I got... Wow! A Death Touch elf, thank you.
It's not even like a green-black, it's just a straight-up green with Death Touch.
Looks badass, too.
Yeah, it does.
Hell yeah. Andrew's like, time to retech my whole deck.
Tech deck. Y'all remember tech decks?
Oh, yes. Guldraz Mucklord. He is a Mucklord.
Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Reminds me of a creature I play in improv sometimes.
I like the name of
Got that
one.
Skyclave squid. That could go right there. Royal eruption, but not royal.
Real.
Oh, okay, I was
Real
confused.
eruption.
Yeah.
I also got a Muck Lord.
We got that gross Hydra with the 3 heads that's molting out of its skin.
We got the token for it.
Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. We got a forest baby. Ooh, and we got that ooze.
I got a second one of those Death Touch
When
elves.
Orin Reef Ruse enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever Orin Reef Ooze attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each attacking creature with a +1/+1 counter on it.
We've seen some of these cards.
Yeah.
In some of the videos we've been watching.
Yeah, and the stream I did where I opened a bunch of Zendikar Rising packs.
Oh.
So that's pretty tight.
Okay, I got a really good rare in that one.
I
It
like
wasn't
this-
a mythic, but it was good.
I like this 2/3 green and white drop with Vigilance. Tap, you may put a basic land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Tap, return target basic land you control to its owner's hand.
to help
Landfall
with
triggers.
landfall. Yeah, no, that's great.
Tasty.
Are you familiar with the landfall ability, Molly?
No.
Because what landfall does is it's an ability that, like, whatever the text says, that's a landfall trigger.
We're still initiating.
It
Molly.
will do that every time
me
you
looking at the wrong
play
camera.
a land. So, like, the more times you play a land onto the battlefield, the more times those effects will happen. Even if you've played that land before. So if you keep bouncing it into your hand and playing it, it'll just keep activating.
Nice.
Yeah.
Work for me?
It's like, no.
Ooh.
Angel Warrior.
I love angels.
Flying Vigilance. When Emeria Captain enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature in your party, which can be up to 4. Vanquish the Weak, Negate, Oblivion Hunger. Gonna eat that knife.
I really like. There's a lot of bright red on the cards.
She's
so
gonna
far.
eat that knife.
Yeah.
You do like that black red. Ooh. Gotta like an adventure awaits. Look at the top 5 cards of your Blylarry.
Yes.
Your Brylarry.
Brillery.
Ukle at a Eve Opte Ife
no,
Artske.
no, please. Please.
That's pretty much what I was doing just now. Where was I? You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, draw a card. Nice. Cliffhaven Sellsword, Scorch Rider, Deadly Alliance, Tormenting Voice, Bubble Snare. I like that.
Oh, I also like that. I think there's enough cards on the mat that it's having trouble knowing what to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him.
That poor guy.
Yeah, he's so scared, clearly.
Yeah.
Was he actually...
He looks real upset.
Was he actually hurting anybody? And then a mountain. And then this is another double rare pack. We got the ambush. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. I love those cards. That's how I kill things with green. And then you flip it and you got the land version of that card. I like how like the double-sideds, they're themed well.
Yeah. Yeah, the art is themed well.
Like look at that land.
Mm-hmm.
And then you flip it, you got this.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because they put the cat in it.
Yeah.
And then we got another one. We got Valakut Awakening. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards plus 1. That's a cool ability.
Oh.
Or you got a mountain. Got a little mountain action. Bam. Okay, so I like this horn beetle, iridescent horn beetle. He's so colorful.
Sounds like something Molly will enjoy.
I love all insects.
I love all insects.
I love them.
I love
Molly's
the bugs.
definitely not a hive controlled.
They are my children.
Humans like bugs, right?
Good.
No, they don't.
Shit. I tried.
Me in life.
Molly's just a hive of insects pretending to be a person.
Oh.
What?
Confirmed.
No, I'm.
Confirmed.
How did you know my... What?
Right.
By the next box, I should figure out how to have the top-down camera correctly placed so that it's not weird for everybody involved. Can we see if that is...
McCartney says, Molly is not a hive of bees in a trench coat, and that's clearly proof that I'm not a hive of bees in a trench coat.
You're not a hive of bees in a trench coat. It's
Right.
another insect.
No.
I think McCartney is probably saying it ironically, and she means that you are, in fact. I think she's like, what? Molly's not a hive of bees in a trench coat.
No, she used the word not, so clearly she genuinely was saying that I'm not a hive of bees.
Maybe
in a
hive
trench
of
coat.
bees in a trench coat just don't understand sarcasm.
Hive of bees in a trench coat should be a mythic rare magic card.
Yes.
Would be a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
This guy...
It would be.
This guy looks like you could drop him and he'd shatter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It-
Like he's made out of like glass pretty much.
The nice thing is that he's a colossus, so
Ooh! Got that Malakir Blood Priest.
Oh, that's
red.
pretty.
When Malakir Blood Priest enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures in your party. Guaranteed 1, could be 4.
I got another cat.
Ooh, Nissa Zendikar. Enchanted land is a 4/4 elemental creature with reach and haste. It is still a land. When enchanted land dies, return the card to its owner's hand.
I have something really good in this one. You might want to save it till last.
Is it that good?
Yes.
This is the girl with the Gal Pals from the stream. Go watch my stream where I opened 55 of these packs while the server's having problems.
It was a fun time.
It was still fun. My homies were there, so it was fun. We got that.
Oh, that's a fun, like,
Copy
flip
token.
art.
And here it comes. Yo, Nighthawk Scavenger, Flying Death Touch Lifelink. Great, love that. 1 plus star 3. I don't feel like we've seen that before, and I love that. Scavenger's power is equal to... Nighthawk Scavenger's power is equal to 1 plus the number of card types among... The card types among cards in your opponent's graveyard. You know, like... If they have lands, that's 1. If they have creatures, that's 2. Sorceries, 3. Enchantments, 4. Blah, blah, blah. Beefy boy.
Yo,
Beefy boy.
I just opened the littest pack. It had 2 cats in it. Where?
Oh, so we
it
should
had
save
2
that one
cats
for
in
last?
it. No, and it had a super special secret bonus one that you're really gonna enjoy.
A super secret bonus. What, is there an extra card in the pack?
No, the rare one is just real lit.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I think you want to open it last. So I'm gonna set it over here for now.
Have you said that about 2 different packs now,
No,
or
this
it
is
same pack?
this is the same pack.
You're just hovering on it because it was that cool. You were like, I need to keep looking at
It
this
also had
baby.
2 cats in it, and I wanted that to be mentioned.
That's pretty lit, dude.
How many cats were in that pack?
It was 2, actually.
Take some
It was
stuff
2
out of the
whole
frame.
cats.
Just a couple
Oh,
things.
so how many
just a
cats were
couple
there?
things.
2.
Okay, gotcha. So,
2
but
cats.
how many cats?
There were
Were
2
there?
cats, actually. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but the number of cats.
Was there more than 1 cat, though?
Yeah, the number of cats equaled 2, so double of 1.
Holy heck, dude.
Okay.
I got a cat token. It's so fucking cute. Oh my god, guys, I am blessed.
Let me see this cat token real quick. I gotta see it.
I am blessed.
Nope.
You got this.
Don't worry, I'll figure it
It's
out.
so cute. It's gonna go
That's
straight
a good
with
cat.
my cat deck.
That's a good cat.
Dude, he's got a little belt.
Yeah, look,
That-
he's
that
like
reminds
an
me of those-
adventurer.
That reminds me, if we ever took Frost out enough, and someday we will, I want to get her one of those little harnesses that are also a backpack so that you could put your dog's stuff on the dog. I also love that cat. Molly's not
It's
a high.
so
See, she even said
good.
the eyes. She is totally implying that you are, in fact, bees in a trench coat. Ooh, I like that Malakir rebirth. We got this in MTG Arena. Choose target creature. You lose 2 life until the end of turn. That creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield, tapped under its under its owner's control. And then the Malakir Mire enters the battlefield tapped. Add black.
McCartney, are you saying that cat was like a cat that is a warrior, or a warrior cat from the book series called Warrior Cat? What is it called?
Another
Is
elf.
it just warriors?
I think it's just warriors.
Enters the
Okay.
battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. Can't put that in my mono green,
Wait,
obviously.
I love the flowers on the
Yeah.
like elf behind it.
Elf cards are so...
Oh, that's
beautiful.
good.
Elf cards always
here's some
look
black red
like
for you.
nature.
McCartney said from the book series.
Excellent. I agree.
Here's some black red for you. With the blood chiefs annihilated in the fight between the free and enthralled, the swamps around Malakir are full of dangerous young vampires eager to make their marks.
Make their marks. You
Make
like
their
turned
marks.
partly pirate.
Make
while you were
their
doing that?
marks. Make their marks. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. I feel like I've seen that card for cheaper before. Oh, maybe as a sorcery, that's why, because it's not instant speed. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach equipment you control to it. Yo, a lot of things want equipment in here.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh.
Oh, full art.
Ooh,
That's
that's
good.
tasty.
What a good boy.
What a good
What a good
boy.
boy.
What a good boy.
McCartney, I have read the books, and I agree.
Got another cool looking angel.
Oh, yeah, the art is beautiful.
When Shepherd of Heroes enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life for each creature in your party.
I
1 to
like-
4.
I like that it's called Shepherd of Heroes. I imagine it just using its little angel stick being like, hey, get back into the battle, buddy. Hey, you wandered away.
Is it a cleric? Was it a cleric?
I don't.
We got that demon cleric.
Oh, nice.
Taborax.
Hope's
Borax.
Demise.
Flying. Tabarax Hope's Demise has lifelink as long as it has 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Tabarax. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card if you do lose 1 life. A lot of stuff happening there, and
Yeah.
I love it. And I love it.
I really like the art on a lot of these cards.
Dude, Zendikar,
Oh.
they went for it.
Yeah, the art's real good. Oh, this is a cool alternate art card.
I just got a pretty cool full art.
Ooh, that's a loose feeling pack. I hope everything's in it. Ugh. I am not joking. That pack was huge.
Huh.
It was like wearing a jacket too big for itself.
Was it like
4,
just
5,
kind of not
6,
sealed
7, 8,
probably?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the token probably.
There was a double-sided card in there.
Sick. Let's make sure. Alright, we must have a foil. Yo. Oh, yep, double-sided card right there. Boom. Doubles as an island. Some very pretty blue artwork.
Oh, yeah.
You got a Merfolk Wizard. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, Umara?
I would say Umara.
Wizard gains flying until end of
What's
turn.
the flip side? though?
Boom.
Oh, good.
Floating in the sky. All right.
I'm pulling some good cards, y'all.
Hell yeah, keep saying that to me.
I will.
I love this little guy. He's a 2-drop artifact, and he counts as all 4 members of a party.
Oh.
And he can add 1 color of any mana if you're in a bind for that. For paying 2.
I liked that the word happily was on the flavor text. That's why I made the noise I made.
It will happily carry home your treasure or drag you back to civilization as circumstances demand. What a perfect buddy!
Yeah.
He can
He's
count-
just here to look out for you.
He can count as all members of your party, and he, like, fucking loves you unconditionally, apparently.
Oh, what a boy.
He's like your accountability buddy, but like magic.
Some adventuring parties are made up of old friends, their common bonds bolstering them in the face of peril. Other parties simply hire the biggest, meanest muscle they can find.
I assume that the biggest, meanest muscle is referring to this card.
Nah, he's like out looking for people. There's even bigger, meaner looking guys, and he's like, I really need your help. Actually, I'm having a really hard time out here. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't make assumptions based on appearances.
Listen, I'm a pacifist.
Guys, so that Shepherd of Heroes card, that angel that was a shepherd, right? So it is a cleric, and you know how in clerics in video games, like, they're portrayed as, like, the beautiful, heavenly, nice, and usually they're people that are yelling at their party to stop being stupid assholes.
Ooh, we got that. We got that elemental. That's just the ocean. That's just the ocean.
I think it's a mouth. I think it's wave mouth.
That's what I was saying. McCartney, quit saying that I do a perfect Beetlejuice. I guess I haven't heard it in so long that I don't know. But I'll take it as someone that wants to voice act and do character work. I will take it as a compliment, and I think you mean it as a compliment. I don't know that I'm doing it, so when you say, what a perfect Beetlejuice, I'm like, I'm just doing a voice. But yeah. Whenever you cast a kick spell, Risen Riptide has a base power and toughness of 5/5 until end of turn. So for a 3-drop that can defend pretty well, that's lit, and it's a foil. And yeah, like, I don't see what a crazy elemental. It's just the ocean. It's just a wave.
Yeah.
I can assume that, but even if that's a mouth, right, it's like a construct of the elemental that's doing it, so the elemental still has to be the water itself.
Yeah.
So is it the whole ocean? Is it just a body of water? Does like the elemental itself only encapsulate a certain amount of water? And it's like, this is what I'm going to do.
I think it's just part of the water. So you're like, is this part of the ocean alive? No. Is this part of the ocean alive?
Ooh.
Yes.
We got that Myriad Construct. Kicker 3. If Myriad Construct was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each non-basic land your opponents control. When Myriad Construct becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it and create a number of 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens equal to its power. So you could jack that thing up with, like, you know, like an Ozolith or just any +1/+1 abilities that'll let you jack it up.
I didn't pull a cat card, but I pulled a card that makes cat tokens, specifically the cat token that we pulled, and I'm probably going to shove it.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me see that, because I was...
Right into her deck.
Because I was looking for, I was looking... Oh, no. But this is good.
Because, see, that's the cat. It's the cat.
Yes. I was looking for a card for your deck. Let's see. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. And that works because of the lifelink.
Because I have a lot of lifelink in my deck.
And 2 and a white, another target cleric gains lifelink at the end of turn. Sick. Ooh, we got another best boy. Oh, wait, no. I was still putting these cards away. We didn't get another best boy.
It's the same best boy.
I have ADHD and I forgot what was in my damn hand.
We did get another best boy.
I have another one of them.
I got one. I pulled one too.
This is another pack that feels like... Okay, hang on. Look at this.
I feel like it just got sealed weird at the top.
Look at how much extra flap is happening there. It's like when you wear a hoodie that's way too big for you.
I got another cat.
Dude, elves and cats. This is payback for, like, us not getting the jumpstart packs that we wanted. Let's see.
It's like the ocean foam from Moana. Yes.
Is there a foil? Yeah. I had a similar thought. Let's make sure. Okay.
God, this cat just has knives coming out of its elbows.
There we go. What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Target creatures you control gain protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. And then, bam, flip side, we got that tasty looking land. Alright, let's see if I can get these. I think I moved these in a counterproductive way. Let's try hiding them from the camera just a little bit more by stacking them around like this, so that when I'm showing cards, my arms will hide these piles.
I think that's a good call. Do you actually need help?
A little bit.
What can I do for you? Do you just need, like, emotional support?
Yeah, that.
I support you.
Nice. Kind of do it.
Beat you
without
to
guys.
it.
I was
Boom!
petting his arm, actually.
That's true.
I don't have a good response.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice. Less nice. Ah. Base cap enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add a colorless. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, or Wizard spell, or to activate an ability of a Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, or Wizard. Lithoform Blight. Blood Beckoning, a lot of black-red for you, Molly.
Anti-cognition. I just liked the image. I like the broken glass.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Looks fairly anime. Disenchant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's tight. Merfolk Wizard.
That was weird because I was reading the words Merfolk Wizard literally as you said it, and I was like,
Here's a
what
trample
the fuck?
cat. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter.
He has knives coming out of his elbows.
He really does.
Look at that.
He looks like he looks like the Batman.
Man, this cat's not taking anyone's shit.
No, he really isn't. He'd be hard to cuddle, though.
Ooh.
I wonder if he misses cuddles. Is that why he's angry?
What if he's
Yes.
never had cuddles? What if he can't miss them because he was born with?
With no cuddle.
With knives for elbows.
Oh my god, that birth would be awful. It would have to grow the knives after birth. That would have to be like a.
This is one of those animals that it kills the parent as it's being
No,
born.
I hate that.
sorry.
It should grow the knives afterwards, or else that's too much for anyone to handle.
I will go back to sleeving all of these. Let's try all these over here and all these over here. Because maybe it being right behind what I'm trying to show is causing a problem.
I think that's...
Cowards can't block warriors. Cowards can't block warriors. Cowards aren't allowed.
Just, yeah.
Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Kargan Intimidator gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Target creature becomes a coward until end of turn. Target warrior gains trample until end of turn. All tasty. Love making people cowards.
I'm all about making people cowards.
Yeah, they kind of do it themselves when they show any of their opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Like that cat. I know you like that cat.
I like that cat.
You don't even gotta tell me.
All cats are good cats. This is a universal truth
That's how I feel
about
dogs.
the world. I also feel that way about dogs. Well, dogs are a lot louder than cats.
They're still good though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to both be like, yo, here's all the new cards and want to be fast, and then struggling with the camera because we're doing something different and a little bit weird with it. But hopefully we'll have a top-down soon.
You okay, Molly?
Okay, there. Ooh, that Moss Pit Skeleton.
I got a card that made me laugh.
Okay.
With that green, black, and kicker. Moss Pit Skeleton, if it was kicked, it enters the battlefield. Come on.
I pulled...
Not on them. On me. On the Moss Pit Skeleton. Let's tilt this up again.
I pulled one
There
of
we go.
these, and I thought the art was really cool.
Nice.
It's a plant skeleton.
Double Strike. Equipped to warriors you control, have Double Strike. That's lit.
Oh, that was the card I just pulled that I was laughing at. If you
Which
go back
one?
one.
Oh, yeah.
This like
Yeah, we
this
got-
minotaur that's just like so mad at this little mousy boy. He's like, "I'ma mess you up, son."
Are they not friends? No, he's stealing. I thought maybe they were friends and they were both angry. But that red isn't him being angry, it's him stealing.
Oh, is it like a coin in his mouth?
In my years wandering this land, I've seen a veritable menagerie of fantastic creatures, but one that has eluded me this far is the fabled easygoing Minotaur, Expedition Wizard.
I've seen a lot of minotaurs. None of them are easygoing. Not a one.
Minotaurs are only uptight. That's it. Not
So,
angry, uptight.
Is the Expedition Wizard? Who's that? I want to know who that is. I want it to be that mouse.
I also want it
Oh,
to be
God,
that
please.
mouse.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life.
I just like that one has nectar pot in the name.
Yeah, that's like a satisfying word. Nectar pot.
Nectar pot has good mouthfeel.
Yeah, I like it. It feels safe.
You gotta love that good mouthfeel.
Which
Was this a foil? Oh, it was. Maybe I went one too far back, or maybe it's because it's an expedition and not. Anyways, here's this before the rare. When Skyclave Pickaxe enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I like that these cards come in with that like BDE. That's like, yo, you don't have to do an equip cost when it first drops.
Yeah.
We got
Full art.
full art, borderless, Needle Verge Pathway, double-sided with a Pillar Verge Pathway, red
That's
and white.
cool. That's a pretty land.
That's gorgeous.
I like that a lot.
That's a gorgeous card. Let's see. We got these boys over here, and we got the rest of these boys over here. Boom. Schniggity boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, which pack should go last?
This one.
This one's going last. Okay, I'll be.
Actually, it's gonna be this one that I've set over here.
If that's not our NISSA,
I don't know what to tell you.
if that's not our
I'm just
NISSA,
telling you it should go last.
if that's not our NISSA, baby, if that's not our NISSA, you and I are gonna have some words.
The words will be like, that's not our NISSA.
It'll be exactly those words. Are you gonna lose your mind, Andrew?
Am I gonna lose my mind?
Yeah. Are you gonna lose your mind live on stream?
Only as much as I did in the last stream when I didn't get NISSA.
He said that and then he forgot about it, and then
I still threw a little.
I don't think it counted as losing your mind,
Yeah, you're right.
personally.
I'm gonna do something I don't want to do. I'm gonna take the cards out of the frame
Okay.
just to have an easier time.
Yeah.
Go away. Go away.
I'm sorry.
No one wants you.
All right.
No.
Bye.
I'm talking directly to you, Small. Sorry, you played into it, so I went for it.
Out of pure defiance, now I'm not leaving.
Oh. Shit, you got me. One mythic so far.
I pulled mythics.
Sick.
I think at least
Wow, guys,
3?
spoilers. No, I'm kidding.
I pulled some good stuff.
I pulled
make better room over here,
one.
and I will resume.
I may have pulled 2.
I
Cannot remember.
I think I got the best stack from what I've seen so far. Oh my god. What is happening?
We're making adjustments.
I don't know why that shocked me so thoroughly, but I was like, oh my god.
I didn't even know our monitor did
Oh
that.
man.
Yeah, you did. I was flaunting about it so much when we first got
I
it.
forgot that our monitor did that.
Fair enough.
I don't know why it's having such a hard time.
I don't know why either.
Because it's usually pretty good at autofocusing. It must just be, I don't know, confused. That's alright, little buddy. We still love you. You got this.
I don't love it anymore.
Hey, you be nice to my webcam. If we treat it with love and respect, it will do what we need. Just give it a little pet, you know?
If we treat it with love and respect, it'll act exactly the same way as it's been
There we go.
acting. It's okay.
Molly,
I
you
thi-
leave me and my personification alone.
I think I needed to bring back the light, maybe.
Bring back the light.
Bring back the light.
Just sounded like it should be a song.
Yeah, and we did that. Whenever you gain 1 life, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life.
That's a great ability.
Yeah, especially if you mix it with like cards that are like landfall, gain life.
Yeah.
Negate, got another negate. Utility knife. Ooh, got that elf rogue with reach. Thank you, and good night. Stream's over.
All right, good night. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Yeah. We'll do the rest without you, don't worry.
No, I want to see you
Ooh.
look at some of this cool stuff I pulled.
That canopy
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh my god, Baloth. I don't even know. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, this one gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Now stick that boom right there with the other ones like that. And we got Deliberate. And bro, we got that crab!
Did we get the crab?
We
How
got my
many
homeboy.
Of these crabs did you get in Arena? 3? You didn't end up with 4?
Nope.
Okay.
My MTG Arena account has mad crabs, dude. Spells your opponent cast that target Cherix the Raging Isle cost 2 more to cast. Pay 3, Cherix gets plus X minus X until end of turn, where X is the number of islands you control, meaning you could go up to 16-1 instead of 0-17 if you really wanted to while out.
If you got like real lucky with like numbers and such.
Look, when I do that though, it had focused a little better when I initially did it, because the camera is flipped.
Yeah.
So I think it was taking it a little bit better when I just shoved it in there like that. When I just shoved it in there, baby. What? I didn't say anything. Uncommons. Where'd you go? Way over here. Okay, I did that for some reason. All right. So that pack is last. So start handing me those cards, fam.
Here. Here's the one I just opened.
Nice. Do we have? Were you doing 3 to the?
Yeah.
I also did 3 to the back, so. Or if there was an extra rare, I put it at the back.
Yeah, me too.
Is that different because of these? Cool. Nice. Thanks, guys. Sick. Love to hear it. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Love to see that in green. Bala Ged, Sanctuary, enters the battlefield tapped. So.
Wait, how does the artwork relate to each other? I need to know. Okay.
Kind of got like what looks like a armory weaponry in some. And so I'm assuming the outside.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just from farther away. I like that. That's good.
It is the sanctuary itself. Sick. Got that. Grotag, Night Runner. Grotag. Just gonna make all the same jokes that I made during the MTG Arena stream.
Fine, but now we can react to that.
No. Grotag, I was saying, instead of the Midas touch, whenever he touches things, they just grow.
Oh.
They just grow exponentially.
The original inventor of the game tag.
I can't talk.
It was not really good for him when he invented tag,
No.
because every time he tagged somebody, they just...
Yeah.
If this spell was kicked, search your library for 2 basic lands instead of 1. And is that... They both go into your hand. Okay. Disenchant again. Seen that. And seen that. And...
God, look at his face.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
I am picturing a bunch of that as beard.
It is.
And then is there like a skull on the top of his head? Or is that just his face?
That's
is he
his
just
face.
like that? Okay. I think he needs like some good moisturizer.
You know what? That might not be facial hair. I think it's facial hair, though.
I think he
Rapid
could use
bite.
just some better grooming practices.
Planes.
And
ooh.
he'd be fine.
Shatterskull Charger, Kicker 2, Trample Haste. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter at it. On it at the beginning of your end step. If Shatterskull Charger does not have a +1/+1 counter on it, return it.
Is he trying to kill that tiny horse?
Owner's hand.
Did you see the tiny horse?
I think he's just jogging next to it. It's there for perspective.
Look how tiny that is. That a regular sized horse?
Yeah, it's because he's a giant
Oh,
warrior.
this makes so much more sense. I was like, what a small, fragile being this horse is. Picture this horse as if he is a normal sized person.
I was like, Audrey's really hooked on this horse, dude.
I was like, what a small, fragile creature for him to just be trying to decimate. I promise I'm fine, guys.
I think we saw this one, right?
Man. I don't know if we did, but that's cool. I like it.
Ooh, tasty.
Molly's going to make a deck based on not what the cards do, but the appearance of the cards, and it's going to be all the ones that are like black and white and red.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the non-showcase version of that one that I had a hard time reading.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got that
shiny.
foil. No.
It does not like. There we go.
Sky Dancer. Nimana Sky Dancer. Flash
That's a cool
flying
foil.
whenever ETBs target opponent mails 2 cards. Baby, what do we got? Ooh, we got that Inscription of Abundance with Kicker, and it's the one that has like a bunch of abilities.
Oh, what all does it do?
Choose one. If the spell is kicked, choose 1, 2, or 3. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures they control. Target creature you control fights target creature that you don't control. I love all 3 of those abilities.
I really like cards that do multiple things.
Yeah.
It just gives good, like...
I always feel like I gotta be careful, though, because I'm like, is this actually, like, utilitarian, or is it tricking me into thinking, like, do the effects suck?
Yeah, you have to make sure they're good effects. Like, if you would use all the effects, it's like a really multi-purpose card, and it can help you out of a lot of different situations.
Oh, hey. Regrowth. Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic lands, put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library at instant speed for 3.
At instant speed?
For 3, you get 2 basic lands on... Dude, on someone else's turn... Like, if you're waiting because you're like, well, I might need to play something, and then you don't need to play something, right before it's your turn, you could be like, okay, I'm going to play this instant where I'm going to tap 3, and then I'm going to put 2 out on the field tapped, and now it's my turn, so I'm going to untap
and then it would all
5.
untap. Yeah, that would be so great.
Dude, go
Man,
off.
There's
go
so
off.
many cool cards in this, and I'm like, I just finished picking out cards for one of my decks. Why did I do that?
I was saying it, too. I was like... As I was leaving, I was like, next week we're gonna have to, and now here we are because we got the cards.
Here we are this week.
Here we are the same day I said that shit.
Yeah.
Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn for 4 and a white. Okay, well he's a 1-drop, so that price makes sense, I guess. Is it worth it? Becomes the question. Bubbling Sneer. Okay, starting to hit those repeats. Good. There's that. Is that the guy that looks like a Dragon Ball Z character?
It is! I saw him and I was immediately like, this is a Dragon Ball Z character.
That's a dope card. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party, so you could drop him potentially for a black and a red.
Yeah.
You
How
could be
cool
like,
is that?
as I said in the stream, you could drop your commander for 2 and be like, I'm dropping my commander for 2. Suck nuts. Because I said suck nuts for some reason. Flying Death Touch Haste. Other creatures you control have Death Touch, so all your stuff is just pressure creatures.
Wait, did you say all creatures you control have Death
all
Touch?
creatures you control, yeah. Other creatures you control have Death Touch.
Oh my
and then,
God.
And then he has Death Touch, so that's all your creatures.
Definitely make him a
Whenever
commander.
a creature you control deals combat damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. So then you treat planeswalkers like they are affected by Death Touch, so that's sick.
Are planeswalkers not usually affected by Death Touch?
Nah.
Okay, I always forget whether that's a thing or not.
No, that'd be broken as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge your planeswalker and he's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, that'd be so whack.
I really do like the art on the Malakir Rebirth.
I love that art.
Wait, can I look at it up
Ooh.
close?
Ruin Crab. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. What a good crab. What a good crab card.
Oh, yeah.
Acquisition Expert. Enters the battlefield. Target opponent reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to the number of creatures in your party. You choose one of those cards. That player discards that card. Suck nuts.
Stop saying that.
Nah,
Stop
it's the new catchphrase.
No, that cannot be the new catchphrase. You stop it.
Suck nuts 2020.
No. No, cease and desist.
2020 can suck nuts.
I mean, that's true, but that doesn't mean it needs to be a catchphrase.
Thusly, suck nuts 2020.
Oh, no.
Oh. Do I have to flag this video yet?
I like this plant.
Yes! Yes, that 1-drop.
Oh my god, what does it do?
Archpriest of Iona's power is equal to the number of creatures in your party, so he could be a 4/2, and he comes out as a cleric, so he's automatically a 1/2 1-drop. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying until the end of turn.
That's pretty
For a
lit.
1-drop. For a 1-drop. You know what? Hang on. You know what you got?
So can
in
you
this?
have multiple parties running at a time?
I think, like, technically, like, speaking, in a way, because, like, you could have enough out there that, like, if a cleric dies, you have another cleric, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that would still just be your party, because it says you can have a party of up to one of each.
Okay, you can have a party.
Yeah, of up to one of each of these creatures. What kind of card was that good boy? What kind of card was that good boy? He was an artifact. Was he a common?
He was a common.
He was
Yeah.
a common?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the good boy.
But he was such a good boy. How can you make him a common?
So there's many good boys.
To go around?
Yeah.
I love it.
So you can have all the good boys.
We need to find this good boy. I know I could just say it, but he's such a good boy. He deserves the screen time.
Would you like me to look for the good boy while you...
No, this is quality content.
I've already dedicated. See, there he is.
We're fine.
Good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. So, for example, you have this out on the field, and you have a full party now. For 3 mana, you have a full party, and the so for 3 mana. Look at me here. For 3 mana, you have a full party, so you have a 2/1 2-drop, and you have a 4/2 1-drop. And you could put +1/+1 and flying. If these are your only 2 creatures on the field, Good Boy becomes a 3/2 flyer whenever like once per turn.
Yeah, because it's worded if you have a full party instead of for each member of your party. Huh?
That's sick. Look at this value.
That's a good combo.
Look at this value.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Lit.
Damn, dude. These cards said, "What's up? How's your face? I'm gonna slap it right in the tits."
Man, did they really say that?
Yeah.
I missed that somehow.
They threatened your face tits. How could you forget that?
It's because I have a migraine. I'm just not really with it, you know?
Yeah, I would forget about my face tits if I had a migraine.
If I had tits on my face, I probably wouldn't forget about it very often.
I'd probably get used to it, and my ADHD would be like, that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I'll watch Moana with you.
Huh?
I'm responding to McCartney.
Oh, okay.
She's in the chariot. Flash flying. Why wouldn't forget about their face tits?
Is it who wouldn't forget about their face tits?
Probably.
That's my guess. I feel like I have an easier time reading
Oh, there's the other cat
McCartney's-
beast.
Nice.
Vigilance. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter.
I
Nice.
feel
We
like I
got
have an easier
Ooh,
time
another Skyclave Squid.
reading her typos because I make very similar
Ooh,
typos.
there's a meaner looking cat token.
Show me.
That's a big boy.
Boy.
That's a big boy. Got that swamp.
Oh, what a good boy.
Ooh, we got.
I
Hold
want
up.
to give them pets.
We got a double rare
Scritches.
situation happening here. Because we got one of the box topper, the Skyclave Hierophant. But we got the regular art foil.
Okay.
Gotta love getting 2 rares. And then we got this nasty looking MF.
God, those
Trample
horns
Haste.
look crazy.
Whenever Wayward Beast deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Double trigger those
The landfall.
landfall. I almost said Skyfall, like
It's fine.
The James Bond movie
James Bond.
with the Adele song at the end.
I thought it was at the beginning. I don't know.
Listen, it probably is.
I discovered things about James Bond, and now every time I'm reminded of it, I am just upset.
Oh, we got another good boy. Love to see it. Love to see a good boy.
Yeah.
Tap target creature, draw a card. Merfolk Wizard. Skyclave Squid. Regular art. Bro, Grotag Bug Catcher? Another Grotag? Everything's gonna be growing.
Yeah.
McCartney, I don't know if
Crazy.
I've ever on purpose seen a James Bond movie, so I'm right there with you.
You know what?
We watched like all the Daniel Craig ones.
It's fine. I'm not saying James Bond sucks. I'm saying it's a very particular taste. And that's
That's pretty. Wait, please.
This is one of the ones that I gasped at when I opened it. I was
Pretty,
like, oh,
pretty,
God.
I want to see what the flip of this looks like.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
That's so good. So what is it? Is it red and green?
Forest Plains.
Forest Plains. Okay.
Yeah. I cannot wait to open these other here. You can do the common, uncommon, and I'll get to the. That's how we can do it.
I'm just gonna sit here.
To expand on your idea from earlier, that's what we'll do.
I don't remember what my idea was.
When I was searching for the good boy, and you were like, "Do you want me to look for the good boy?" And it's like,
yeah.
you're right. I'm wasting so much hand time because I'm like talking and then like doubling back on things that look cool, like that sick golem.
You gotta preserve that hand time.
That hand time. Men and women alike really, they take their hand time for granted. You know, you need a little bit of hand time.
And you know, if you ever have like free hand time, you know, stretch your hands. Be nice to them. Do some like hand enriched stretches.
Yeah. Holy damn! I'm shaky.
I haven't seen that before.
I'm shaky. Why do I have such shaky
Do you need
hands?
assistance with the hands?
Do you think you should be the one doing this based on your track record? You do have super steady hands, though.
But
so
I'm very dyslexic.
and you're very bad at this, like holding it to the camera.
Yeah,
thing.
like left, right.
But now you
mix-ups.
can see it, so that would help. But left, right, yeah. And then it's
Yeah.
already kind of like airplane controls because we have it flipped. Anyways, Shield of the Sea Gate, Linvala?
I'd say
My
Linvala.
favorite thing is not
Linvala.
knowing how to pronounce a name, so then saying it
Linvala.
6 ways with a question mark, and then reading the card without the name. Flying at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Until your next turn, it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated, so you just pacify it pretty much, right? You're like, yo, until the end of the turn, I'm pacifying that. Suck nuts.
Yeah. God, stop.
I'm going to say that.
please.
We're going to be playing Magic, and I'm going to be like, negate, suck nuts.
God,
No, I don't think I could.
I'm in pain.
Sacrifice Linvala. Choose hexproof or indestructible. All creatures you control gain that ability until the end of turn, but you got to sacrifice it.
Yeah.
But if you could find a way to be like spells you control cost less, that counts for commander tax too. So you could figure out a way, or even if you just have a way, you don't have to return it to the command zone, and it doesn't have to be your commander. You could find ways to bring this back from the graveyard, over
yeah.
and over again.
And like for a 3 cost,
Or
that's
you-
not bad.
Or you could just save it until you're ready to go off, and you could be like, all right, I'm giving everything indestructible, and now I'm swinging at you.
Yeah.
That's tasty.
You could do some cool things with that.
Sick. Kabira takedown. Yo, they're gonna take down that Kabira.
No, the Kabira is gonna take them down.
Down below where things go to die. I thought that, so it says like Crake, but I thought it said Craig. So I thought it was,
Down.
so imagine this. Down below where things go to die. Craig of Sunder Bay.
Gosh darn it, Craig.
Craig, what the fuck, dude?
Craig, come on.
Listen, Daniel Craig played James Bond,
Oh.
and now we're talking about a Craig. Illuminati.
Whenever another cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Cleric of Life spawned.
No.
Audrey waited so long to just be like, no.
Oh, this is that Ox who, in the regular version of his card, is standing precariously on a floating rock in the sky. This might tell us what... So my question was, like, is he standing on a mountain peak and then the card is cut off? Because there's a bunch of rocks floating in the sky above him. So I thought he was on one of the rocks that were floating in the sky. But in this showcase art, he's standing at the peak of a mountain that's a little bit more clearly a mountain instead of just a floating rock.
I think it's like you can see the tops of some mesa peaks.
I like to
I think
believe
it is.
I like to believe that he somehow found his way onto a floating rock in the sky and he can never get back down.
And he's just like, oh geez, oh
shit.
man, oh gosh,
Oh, heck.
oh gosh, golly gee willikers.
Oh, how did I get up here? Oh.
Oh boy, howdy.
Oh,
All
goodness.
right, what do we got here?
Oh,
We
man.
got that coveted prize. Yo, I covet this card right now. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each member of your party. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. If you have a full party, you may cast a spell with converted mana cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. So is this a tutor and play 4 and under CMC?
Yeah, because like if you had a full party, wouldn't that just be a 1-drop?
Yeah. So
Is that a 1-drop tutor?
So it becomes a 1-drop, one black to tutor for a card and then play it for free if it's 4 and under CMC.
That sounds really good.
That's kind of obnoxious even.
Yeah.
Like
that
imagine
sounds really good.
imagine someone plays that and you're like, oh, okay, so we're not having fun anymore.
Wow, that spike is just going all the way through that person's hand.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like that one scene.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's
Actually through their arm.
I can't remember the movie,
Yeah,
so sorry.
I realized
Sorry
that,
for starting that sentence.
like, after I said it, I was like, that's not the hand, that's the arm.
Yeah. Skyclave Plunder as our uncommon. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is 3 plus the number of creatures in your party, so up to 7. Put 3 of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order.
It's a pretty card.
Yo, sorry, I talk so fast. I'm gonna keep doing it, because that's how I exist. Marasa Sproutling, plant elemental Audrey, kicker 1 and a green. When Marasa Sproutling enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target card with a kicker ability from your graveyard to your hand. Tasty, 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 tasty meal. And then we got
Tasty meal.
a
I
bunch
saw a
of-
cat in there. You can't hide it from me.
Yeah. It's that Lynx that we've seen like 4
I
times
need
now.
to be informed of every cat.
Even if we've seen it already.
Yeah.
We got this guy again, but now he's a foil. And we got Valakut Exploration. Do the thing. You like it when I hold you like this, baby? Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. At the beginning of your end step, if there are... Yes, I was reading that correctly. If there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, put them into their owner's graveyard. Then Valakut Exploration deals that much damage to each opponent.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right. First uncommon.
Oh my god.
Boom, double-sided. Ooh. I like that. Have we seen this one already?
I don't think
so.
I like that too. That's cool.
Here.
Yeah, I was reading.
It started falling. It's falling. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. You gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. And you could drop that down to a 2-drop. And then we got another Relic Vial. What's up? Hello, how are you? And then got our commons.
Oh, I like that land.
And a land. Yeah, a big old whirlpool looking.
Yeah. Get
Love it.
wrecked.
Ooh, we got a
Suck
mythic
nuts.
rare. No, you can't start.
We just won.
Just one.
Just one night.
Just one suck
God
nuts.
damn it. No, suck just one nut.
Suck nut. We can stop. We can all collectively stop now, including you, Molly. Oh
You
my gosh.
started it. Anyways, this mythic
It was
rare.
all Molly. It was all Molly. That land. It's trying to focus on that land.
Put a
Smoke.
bunch of stuff on our pile.
Oh well, I was trying. When Seagate Stormcaller enters the battlefield, copy the next instant or sorcery spell with converted mana cost 2 or less you cast this turn when you cast it. If Seagate Stormcaller, not Watcher, was kicked, copy that spell twice instead. You may choose new targets for the copies. Mythic Rare. Looking tasty. Look at tasty.
That's pretty cool.
That's goals. I want to look like that.
So that, as long as you kick that ability is just a permanent ability, right? It's not a when you enter the battlefield.
I think Kicker is only upon entering the
Wait,
battlefield.
here, can I see that card real quick?
We only have these 2 mythic rares so far.
My stack gets lit.
Nice. All right, we're down
Okay.
to the last 2
Okay.
Molly packs.
Here, you can put this back over there.
You do
Sorry.
it. Oh my gosh, look at this woman trying to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
The man of the house. Her misogyny. That's what all misogynists say. They go her misogyny.
That's how you
and then
know.
and then they twiddle their handlebar mustache. Before people say not all men with handlebar mustaches are misogynists.
They are.
No.
No, this is a bitch. God damn it, Molly. It's really nice of misogynists to make it real obvious who's who, though.
Molly out here is like, not all misogynists have handlebar mustaches, but all handlebar mustaches are
I
misogynists.
thought you were gonna say all handlebar
Just-
mustaches have misogynists.
Just handlebar mustaches, by the way, not the actual man.
Yeah.
Just the mustache.
yeah.
There, you can be the best ally as
Ooh.
men go,
Got another one of these
but your
guys.
mustache just hates women.
Just hates women.
Sometimes if you're that good of an ally, your mustache will try to smother you in your sleep. So listen, men, if you're a feminist, don't wear a handlebar.
Like, watch
It will
out.
try to kill
Yo,
you.
Kyle's gonna get so sad if he watches this.
You just have to
Ooh.
restrain the handlebar mustache.
we
Is
got
that a
we got
cat?
that scythe cap, but with the cool art.
Yeah.
Oh, let me.
I was really excited to show Audrey that one.
Yo, that angel token! I love these halos around the eyes where there's like no fucking way in ever that they could see with that garbage.
They sense what's around
But
them.
it looks so dope though. I did it for the aesthetic.
That's nice.
I did it for the aesthetic.
Oh, McCartney said, "Don't let your handlebar wear you."
Good. Good.
What?
Instead of
Excuse
letting
me?
you wear your handlebar, don't let your handlebar wear you.
You may have Glasspool Mimic enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types. And we got a pretty island on the other side.
Oh, that's cool. I really love the
Who
art
is he?
combos.
Who is he?
Who is who?
It's Shapeshifter Rogue.
Yeah.
Whoa, and there's like a bunch of ghosty goos.
It's all the people he shapeshifted and then killed.
He's Leatherface.
Oh no.
We got a pretty
Good.
tasty stack of rares. I mean, you would get at least... How many? How many in a box? 36, 32? You would get at least that many. But we've gotten some in the foil slot, so our stack is looking nice. Was this your last stack?
I believe so.
I saw it. It's blue. The rare is blue. What's it gonna be?
For sure.
Have we
I
gotten
don't
Maddening
remember.
Cacophony yet? It's okay. We're opening one of everything.
I want you to know that my shit gets lit.
Audrey's like, we got Maddening Cacophony, we got Nahiri, we got Jace the Mind Sculptor, and we got Nissa.
Okay,
Don't
it might
even
not get quite that lit, but it gets pretty good.
I believe you. I just wanted to sound off. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a card from it with a converted mana cost of 3 or greater. That player discards that card. Sorry, that 9 CMC enchantment that you, sorcery you've been saving to board wipe the game and give yourself 50 life. That card doesn't exist. I'm gonna throw it away because suck nuts.
No.
Here we go. We got another Roost of Drakes. There you go,
I love
Audrey.
Drakes.
When Roosted Drakes enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying.
Drakes
And
are
we
my
got
second
a
favorite creature
Rockslide
type.
Sorcerer. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, Rockslide Sorcerer deals 1 damage to target. Boom. There's
That's
the
rough.
uncommons, baby. Here's the commons again. Again, we got that elf, baby. You know I love it, baby.
Another one
we
of
got
those
another
Shepherd
Shepherd of
Angel.
Heroes. Boom. Here's the commons for you, and that tasty land.
I love these
Oh,
lands.
there's
I
that
love
for you.
full art lands.
And we got base camp again. But this time it's a foil, so there you
That's
go.
a really pretty foil.
Right there, and we have a confounding conundrum.
That's my whole life. That's my whole life.
A big swirly water ball? No,
That
I know
says
what you're...
confounding conundrum. Yes.
Oh, I want to see more of the big swirling water ball part then. That's interesting.
You know, it's coming.
Oh, okay. Come on.
That's threatening.
When confounding conundrum... It's coming.
There will be a big swirling water ball.
You can wait.
This isn't even my final
draw a
four.
card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to its owner's hand. Wouldn't that be helping them trigger landfall abilities?
Hold on. Let
You
me
could play
read
it to like
this.
cock block a card that someone would play. Yeah, unless I'm reading into it incorrectly. Was that your last? That was your last baby.
That was my last
That was your
one.
last baby.
Yeah, that was the last one.
This is gonna be
I
the
am
last pack.
unsure.
So we gotta keep it over there. I'm just gonna treat it like that. Fuck out of here.
Treat it like shit.
There we go. So
Is it my stack's turn?
it's your stack's turn. Dude, put that whole bad boy right here. Are you
Okay.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Let me try to not
Are you kidding
fuck
me?
this up.
Get out of the frame. Get out of the frame. I don't want you here. I don't
Okay, but then this one.
I don't want you here. That took me a second because everything's backwards.
This one is for last.
That one's for last because
I'm pretty
it's got
sure,
my
yes.
Nissa.
This
in
one
it.
is special. It
Got
has
another
2
relic
cats in
amulet.
it.
Ooh, this is another one of those other warrior creatures you control get +1/+1. Gotta love anything that's like all your shit +1/+1 it. If it
Yeah,
fantastic.
just great tribal.
This is that card with the art I
stuff.
really love.
Yes, I saw that and I was
Thwart
like, hey,
the grave.
thwart it.
Look at this, Molly. You're gonna love
Take
that.
the grave and thwart
You're gonna love
it.
my nuts.
This just also is another labyrinth card. It's a bunch of hands throwing somebody into the dungeon, just like in Labyrinth.
I am slowly losing my sanity. I
Oops.
just wanted
I didn't
to
show
let
it to
you
you.
know.
I was immediately like, that goes in that pile.
Yeah.
It's because we've seen it already, and I was like, ooh. Ooh, baby. We got that mythic rare Seed Gate
Yeah.
Restoration. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand plus 1. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game.
It's lit.
And then, as Seed Gate Reborn enters the battlefield, you may pay 3 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. So this is one of those cards you play it as a sorcery. And then if there's a way to get these, out of the graveyard, which I'm sure
There's gotta be.
like just something that says like permanent, because then you could be like, oh well, I'm gonna get the land back.
McCartney says into the oubliette, but I don't know what that means.
You could also be like,
It's the labyrinth.
you could
reference.
play something that's like target sorcery from graveyard to hand.
Oh yeah.
And then you could be like, now I'm gonna play it as a land.
You totally could.
Suck nuts.
Or wouldn't it, if something was target permanent, you could do that as well? Because lands are target permanent.
Yes.
There's a lot that say that
Yeah,
from
that's
the graveyard.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Before I did that thing. Put it on the wrong pile. Put it on the wrong pile. I didn't actually show Thwart the Grave.
Thwart it.
This spell costs 1 less to... You're...
She's doing a labyrinth thing, I think?
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening.
I'm just snapping.
This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Return target creature... Sorry. I thought it said I skipped the word and I was just like, return target creature card up to 1 target cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So what I was saying about this card is it saying you can return 2? Because it says return target creature card and up to 1 target cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I think so.
So okay, you find a way to put this in a deck with the colorless buddy and the 1-drop white, and you're like, I'm gonna pull out my travel buddy and my my 1-drop white, and they're back now, and he's flying, so he's coming at you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There seems like there's a lot of good combos.
I'm just
here.
saying. I'm not like a deck tech genius wizard boy, so
You aren't? I have been lied to.
I never lied to you. You made a.
He's been walking around the house going, I'm a deck tech genius wizard boy.
Specifically.
I knows that set of words.
No, you.
I like the art.
4 days.
No, you dyslexic dork. I've been saying tech deck, not deck tech. I'm really good with those mini flippy skateboards.
I get it now.
Haste. Brushfire Elemental can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Brushfire Elemental gets +2/+2 until
Wait,
end
show
of
that
turn.
art closer. I really like it because he's a plant that's on fire because it's a brush fire elemental. I don't know why I like it so much.
Oh no, he's dying. He's dying at a rapid rate.
No, that's part of who he is. He's okay.
Dying rapidly. That's a part of who he is.
It's a part of who we all
Part of his
are.
identity.
Tap another untapped rogue you control. Shadow Stinger gains Death Touch until end of turn. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player mills 3 cards. Sick.
Mill deck.
Uncommons. And then, yeah, we got all these boys. We got that Dreadworm showcase art. Pretty
The
gross in
dread.
the mouth there. Pretty gross in the mouth.
God, I
there.
didn't realize how big that was until I
Love
saw the
him
person in the
anyways.
corner.
There he is. There's the
Yeah,
ox.
okay,
Precariously atop a...
So
I do think it's, yeah.
these, I'm pretty sure, are mesa tops, so that has to be the
Yeah.
top of a mesa. But then there's also floating stuff.
Yes. But I'm gonna believe what I believe about it because it makes me smile on the inside.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
No, stop, Andrew. See, why did I stop handing these to Molly?
I don't know.
What?
Why did you stop doing that?
What?
You can restart
What
doing
in the
that.
for cuckold suck is happening here?
Yes.
What?
The Furcuckle suck.
The Furcuckle suck, dude. Dude, we got Phylath World Sculptor.
Yes.
But in the showcase art, when Phylath World Sculptor enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each basic land you control. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put 4+1/+1 counters on target plant you control. That's another card where I was like, that's obviously an Audrey card.
Yeah. Yeah, I should make a plant deck. Why haven't I made a plant deck yet?
Yeah, how is that not your second favorite creature type?
Look, I have a lot of creatures I like.
Fair enough.
I'm just
saying,
really fond of the cats and the drakes.
I was gonna say, how doesn't it go cat plant though? That's like your.
I really
brand.
like drakes.
Fair enough, dude. No hate here. Attended healer with that cat. Yeah, and we read that one.
Yes.
Vine Gecko. Oh
I
my
like
gosh,
that one.
that's my favorite Viner. Haha,
So
run these
cute.
jokes a second time.
They're reusable.
Molly's
Recycle those jokes.
Molly's like, I wasn't here for that video. I'm enjoying these jokes.
I actually was like, what does that mean? Because it took me a second to, because I wasn't involved with Vine ever.
The first kicked spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast, baby.
That's so good
Baby.
in a like kicker deck.
That's because vines are so short. He has to get it out there real quick. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Vine Gecko.
I thought you meant like
There you
literal
go.
vines, and I was like, vines are usually super long. What are you talking about? I'm
Another
really
buddy.
confused.
We got another buddy.
Oh.
Put him in every deck that you're
Listen.
gonna have a party in. Put him in
The
every.
good boy.
He's a colorless dude. Who? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why?
What the fuck?
Why wouldn't you? Why
I
wouldn't
don't
you?
like that.
Why wouldn't you put him in every deck? I want 1 million of this card.
I think there's at least one more in the pile I gave you.
I
So
want 1 million of this card. I want.
1 million.
So my address.
Oh no! Do not give out our address online.
I will if I want.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm glad that was an easy convincing.
Yeah. There you go.
Look, this is what the little ox guy is standing on.
Is it? Oh shit, you were right. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Floaty islands.
Oh no.
Boom.
Is that on the floor now?
Yeah, I just.
We got a relic robber. Oh, he does that thing that I don't understand.
Yeah. I also
With that token
yeah.
that I don't understand. Haste. Whenever relic robber deals combat damage to a player, that player creates a 0/1 colorless goblin construct artifact creature token with this creature cannot block. And at the beginning of your upkeep, this creature deals 1 damage to you.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, I've been misreading it this whole time.
Huh.
You're giving it to someone.
Oh.
Whenever relic robber deals combat damage to a player, that player.
Okay.
That makes way more sense.
So much more sense.
I was reading it backwards, and so was everybody else that was.
I was like, why would you want that?
So was Audrey and my homies, who know nothing about magic, so they were just listening to me and being like, "Yeah, I guess it doesn't make sense. I guess you
They
are
were
right."
like, you're right, Andrew.
Can't
It
argue
doesn't
with that.
make
I don't know
sense.
anything about the game. All right, what do we got here?
Flippy land boy.
Account. Occam Teeth. Occam Warrior.
Cow.
Trample. We got that Wind Rider Wizard. Flying, whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Ooh, we got a borderless something. I can see it right there. You know,
Oh yeah, you can.
that's either a really tasty land or Nahiri is those colors. I don't think you could pull her in this. If you can, that'd be fucking crazy.
I don't remember what's in that one. It's probably cool though.
She's not saying no. Anyways, what did the very bottom of that say?
knows?
Blah blah blah, suck nuts. It's an idea.
Stop.
It's an ideal method for exploring sky ruins. The drakes sniff me briefly, but then lose interest.
Wait.
Okay, I mean.
Destroy target creature. Oh, come on. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with a converted mana cost of 2 or less. If this spell was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker. All right, so you get that out there for 4 instead of 1.
Wait, so are the drakes leaving them alone because the drakes think that they're also a drake because of the wings? I don't know why my voice did that. Yeah. Is it because they think they're also a drake? But like, wouldn't smelling them give away that they are not a
I
drake?
think they're just not interested.
Yeah.
I think they're just like, whatever.
Drake's like, I don't care about you.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Got a Locus of Creation. IRL now. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life if it was the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, add red, green, white, blue to your mana pool. If it's the third time this turn, this creature deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. What? Who said you could do that?
That card did.
This is another one of those cards in the set that's like, stuff a sock in it. I don't want any of your garbage.
If you go back and watch this VOD, you can see each and every time I pulled one of these cards, because I'm just in the background like, oh shit.
I know this card because I watched the VOD.
Yeah.
Because I opened those MTG Arena boosters.
The additional.
Menace. This creature cannot be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Gets +3/+0 as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Who did you see that? And it's a swamp as well. We got that Fearless Fledgling Griffin. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Fearless Fledgling. It gains flying until the end of turn. Oh, so that boy with wings doesn't have flying automatically?
It's a fledgling.
Yeah, you know, he has wings, but he doesn't know how to use them. And occasionally he knows how to use them, and then he forgets again.
That looks like a grown-ass bird to me. In this art, that looks like a grown-ass bird to me.
I like that he can gain flying and then he loses it. Like, he flaps a few times and he's like, I got this. And then he's like, no, I'm
shit's
crashing.
too hard. I'm going home.
He was like, I don't know how that works. Just kidding.
Ooh, we got the...
that one's pretty...
Spitfire Lagak.
Lagak.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Spitfire Lagak deals 1 damage to each opponent. How are you?
I like the art on that one.
And then we got that. And we got
I like the art
that.
too.
And we got the Archon
I think it's Archon.
of Emeria. Flying, each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped.
Yeah.
Rude! Stuff a sock
Yeah.
in it. That's another card. Stuff a sock.
It's a big FU card.
This looks like something out of Greek mythology, which would mean that the CH is pronounced with a K sound. Because phonics!
Nice! Also, it just makes more sense when you're looking at it that way. I love this little guy.
It's so cute. I love him.
Whenever a land
He's my
enters
friend.
the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Nice little buff boy right there. Flash flying. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, rogues you control get +1/+0. Whenever 1 or more rogues you control attack, each opponent mills 2 cards for a 2-drop 1/3 that could become a 3/3. What's up? Demon's Disciple, Human Cleric. When Demon's Disciple enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Notice these each player cards, because that's counting you. Let's go. Ooh, got
Cat
that
token.
cat token.
It's so cute.
And we got that planes. Blam. Oops. Sorry.
Are you just throwing things at Molly?
Yeah, Subtle Strike. Choose 1 or both. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Notice it doesn't say gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Good night, McCartney. Have a good
G-night, boy. And then we got that Kazandu Mammoth landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Kazandu Mammoth gets +. Don't shake your head at me. I'm sorry.
What?
I forget which pile is which.
Did he mess it up again? Okay.
She's out here shaking her head at me. Gets +2/+2 until end of turn for that landfall. And then also is a land.
I liked the art on those too.
They're pretty lit. All the mammoths traveling through.
Yeah.
I really like that they did the theming like that.
That's so cool.
It's very smart. Very
It
smart.
is. It makes me like them so much more than ever before.
All right, Sure-Footed
Charmin
Infiltrator.
Ultra.
Tap another untapped rogue you control. Sure-Footed Infiltrator can't be blocked this turn. Whenever Sure-Footed Infiltrator deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Sorry, I'm reading it off the screen, and it gets a little warbly. Umara Mystic. Flying. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, Umara Mystic gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And it's red-blue. I bet this pairs well with that red-blue commander. I don't think we've seen it yet. It loves wizards. It wants you to play wizards. It wants you to have wizards.
It wants to be a wizard.
It is a wizard.
It wants to date a wizard.
Thundering Rebuke. Thundering Rebuke deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker for a 2-drop, baby. A Shell Shield. Seen it. Mind Drain. Oh, I don't think we've seen it. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm just wrong. Hello, my name is Andrew, and I'm wrong.
I never hear him say that.
Oh, wow. Funny original joke there. Farsight Adept.
You started out strong.
When Farsight Adept enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each draw a card. And we got a Crack Crown Pathway. Did we already get one of these in real life? Or am I thinking of the game? Yes,
yeah,
I recognize
it was one of the
this
first
part.
ones.
Bam. Yes, it was. All right, let's see. We got the Lol Mage is familiar. I love him, by the way.
Read that one. That one seems super lit to me.
He kind of looks like that thing that was getting wrecked in the other card, the bubble, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Come
our
this way. There you go.
friend. Look how happy he looks here.
He's so small.
Ooh, he's a mana dork. Whenever you cast
Yeah.
a kicked spell, you gain 2 life. Nice life gain mana dork. They store energy in special gastric organs, but I guess you'd probably rather have me clear the path than ramble about guts. Fahar, Expedition Wizard.
Yeah, that seems like a really powerful card to me.
Well, that kind of attitude won't get you very far. Molly's gone.
I like how prepared she was.
+1/+1 counter on
knew.
target creature, or Vastwood Thicket enters the battlefield tapped. You knew. I know. It was pretty. I telegraphed it pretty hard. Vastwood Surge, kicker 4. Search your library for up to 2. Ooh, we got another one of these. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped. Then search your library. If the spell was
Then
kicked,
shuffle.
put 2. What did I say?
Search.
Oh, then shuffle your library. If this spell was kicked, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control. How bazonkers, dude.
Bazonk.
Bazonk.
Bazonkadonk.
Bazonkadonkalloids. I love me some bazonkadonkalloids. Hello. Throne of McKindy. McKindy. Did we read this one? I think we got one like it. Put a charge counter on Throne of McKindy. Remove a charge counter. Let's just get this right up in there. Remove a charge counter from Throne of McKindy. Add 2 mana. I don't actually know what it says. Add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast spells. Bam. We're getting there. Okay, we got that Skyclave Cleric. Enters the battlefield. Gain 2 life. And beautiful plains.
Pretty.
Of things just falling apart. Cinderclasm, more like Cindergasm. Hello, where you at, Chandra? Kicker, 1 red. Cinderclasm deals 1 damage. Are you chewing on me midstream?
That's
Such an Audrey move.
such an Audrey move.
If it was kicked, it deals 2 damage to each creature instead. To each creature, including your stuff. But if you got big honker badonkadonks on the field and your opponent only has 1/1 creature tokens, you could be like, dude, I'm board wiping you and I'm wrecking your
Or
face.
you could play a spell that was like your creatures have indestructible till end of turn, and then you
like
could
that
play
other
that.
card that we saw.
Yeah.
Where you're like, now I'm going to swing out on you. As long as somebody doesn't have like a 10/10 Dragon out. Because then that doesn't matter. Unless you get it to block a 9/9 and then you're like, also it's going to take 1. But at that point, why? Well, to kill it, that's why. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a creature whose controller has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Gain control of target creature with converted mana cost X. Oh, so you just make someone mill a bunch, and then you're like, also this. Rude. Come on, Blue. Why you gotta be so rude?
Me, who has a blue-black deck that's dedicated to stealing your creatures.
Hate it. Hate it.
It's
Hate it.
it's an asshole
Oh
of a deck.
boy, I saw what it was. We got that maddening cacophony.
Yeah.
Baby.
Pew, 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 pew.
I'm telling you.
You're like, we haven't even gotten a maddening cacophony. I was just like, but wait, there's more.
Okay, but you did telegraph that.
Yeah. Each opponent mills 8 cards. If this spell was kicked, instead each opponent mills half their deck, rounded up. You pair that with Grandiloquent, Bruvak, Grandiloquent.
Yeah,
Boom.
because he has you do
Jinx.
it twice.
Jinx said it at the same time as you, baby. corrected myself before she could do it.
See, have I been right or have I been right about my set of cards?
Have you?
Have they been lit, my dude?
Yeah, we got two. We got two more mythics off of you so far.
Well, we've gotten some of the really good rares that we
Yeah.
knew about.
Yeah, you right. What's that say? Focus. Juari disruption. You're welcome. Sorry. Instantly regret. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. Don't like those cards that give your opponent a choice.
Yeah, especially with such a low cost.
Enters the battlefield tapped. You knew it, baby. Another Mind Carver. When Mind Carver enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Focus the camera for 1 mana. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, gets +3/+1 instead, as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard.
Here, I'm gonna pay 1 mana to focus the camera.
Mine.
Wait, I wanna.
There you
I
go.
didn't see the art on Mind
Sick.
Carver
Focus
before.
camera.
Oh, there you go.
And I think it's really cool.
It's
Journey
good.
to Oblivion looks like the card AWOL from the Unseries.
It definitely someone just ran through a wall.
Yeah, go look at
Like,
AWOL. Go Google AWOL. You whip out your phone, Google AWOL from the
I'm-
Unseries.
dying slightly. I can't do anything.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, never mind then.
She thinks we're talking to her. Got a whole audience to appease. All 2 of you. Yeah, she thinks I'm talking to her. No, I'm kidding. This spell casts 1 last
Costs
for
1
each
last.
creature in your party. When Journey to Oblivion enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Journey to Oblivion leaves the battlefield. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? Blood Price. I don't think I saw that one. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your... what? Hand. And the rest on the bottom of your library. I skipped a line, and I was like, why would you... look at the top 4 cards of your library, and then put them in your library in any order, and then lose 2 life? I was like, how fucking worthless.
And then what do you do with the other 2? You put 2 of them in your
The other 2 you eat. Oh.
The other 2 can suck nuts.
The other 2 just vanish from existence. You just
Yeah.
don't own those cards
Oh,
anymore.
this
It's an
one's
extra
really
pot.
pretty. Look at how cute it is.
My friend, it's a friend.
I'm scratching the tip of my nose with magic cards right now.
That alternate art is real cute, and I like it. It's my friend.
Suck it, collectors. I'm gonna scratch my nose with the fucking paper, cardboard stuff. Bam, bam, bam.
Pretty.
And then you know we got that foil confounding conundrum, and what's behind the door? We got Crag Plate Baloth. What is that word?
Beloth.
Get out of here, planes. We don't want to focus on you.
It's not your turn. Gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There.
It just had a moment.
Read it. Hexproof haste. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it, baby. Take this 10/10 hexproof haste straight to the face. No one likes you.
Can I take it like to the shoulder instead?
No, to the face.
Darn.
Know your place. Take it to the face. This creature has haste.
I just got dunked on.
Zoff consumption.
This is the one where I said Molly's gonna like these bugs.
I'm out here trying to eat a bunch of Zoff, consume that Zoff.
Do you like them, Molly?
Yes, I do.
Each opponent loses 4 life. You gain 4. Psh, wish I could gain 12 off these 3 other players. Zoff, Blood Bog. Ew. Ew.
The bugs look like they're
I
made of
love
like
it.
crystal or something.
I love it. Up to 2 target creatures each get +X until end of turn, where X is the total number of creatures in your party. Ooh, Elf Wizard baby enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, all creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. That's tasty, boy.
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 Molly, you disappeared.
She
Here I
reappeared.
am. I was just leaning.
She was
She just phased out for a turn.
We don't do lean in this house, thank you. Skyclave Relic, kicker 3, indestructible. When Skyclave Relic enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create 2 tapped tokens that are copies of Skyclave Relic. Whoa, add 1 mana of
Yeah.
any color?
Yeah, isn't that a cool card? I got some really cool cards.
That seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. You tell me, Audrey.
Yes.
You tell me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we put faith in this pack. And
I know this pack is lit.
And we put faith in this pack. Do you want that pack to go last?
I think you should. I think you should look at this one last. I am like 100% certain. If you want to go out on like a bang, look at that card last. It's actually a bomb. That last card's a bomb that I've set to go off when you look at it.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like
I
this?
just want the pain to
Why
end.
would you do that to us?
I just want the migraine to be over.
Audrey's like, listen, I'm going out.
And I'm taking
And I'm
all
taking you with me.
I love this thing because he's so cute. The Tangled Florahedron. He's an elemental that can add green. So honestly, well, except for landfall, why would you play it as this when you could play it as a creature that taps? Well, because this is easier to destroy. First of all, someone could just be like, "I'm gonna do 1/1 to that." But come on, he's so cute. Why would you do
Wait,
that?
can I look at him up close? I know
Yeah,
I already
boom.
did, but
No, you didn't.
No, this... Okay, you're right.
I just
know
opened
what's
this.
happening.
Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap and shuffle. You're like, ooh, we got another one of those. Love that.
Oh. Ooh.
Skyclave GOP, trample, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Skyclave GOP gets +2/+2 until the end of turn, baby.
Yeah.
There's those for you. And here's these for us. Bada boom, bada boom, 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 boom. Bada boom. Bada boom, bada boom, 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 boom. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, 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 bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom. Bada boom, bada boom.
I should
Bada
not
boom, 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 boom. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, 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 boom. Bada boom. Ooh. Hello.
That's a cool foil.
Can I get your number, sir or ma'am?
What you got there?
I don't know, but I like it.
It's a serpent. It's cute.
It's
He's my friend.
It's a colorless X, green blue, legendary creature serpent. Verazol, the Spirit Current, enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each mana spent to cast it. So just go off. Tap all your mana into this one.
Yeah, go off.
Tap your Mana Crypt, tap your Soul Ring, tap your colorless mirror, tap your
Tap
elves,
that little blue-green guy that we saw earlier.
tap that ass, and pump him up. Pump up the Verazol. Pump it.
Pump up the serpent.
Whenever you cast a kicked spell, you may remove 2 +1/+1 counters from Verazol. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy.
Hey, that's pretty
This
cool.
is crazy.
Yeah.
And again, this is one of those things where, since he's just a 2-drop and an X, even if you played him as your commander and he got commander tax, you'd still have to pay the 2, but you could slot anything into that X. So you could be like, oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
bring him out as a 1/1 right now.
Cause like even if you had to pay more each turn, theoretically you should have more mana each turn, and then it would just increase the effect on him. Are you ready to get lit about these 2 cats that are in this pack?
That's the whole reason.
Yeah, it's the rare doesn't even matter. It's like 2
It's 2
common
cats that we've
Here's the
already
thing.
seen.
Here's the thing, guys. Whatever happens right here, we got some lit cards. And we still have a set booster box coming. We're going to do that. We have a collector booster box coming. We're going to do that. We're going to do 2... We're going to do 2 pre-release packs. We are going to open them off stream because we're going to play at the local game store with our masks on. And we got a fat pack coming. So whatever happens, there's more to be had.
I had a weird
I want
thought.
to hold the microphone and talk into it all close to my mouth.
I think you're too loud.
No, I was gonna be real quiet.
I just had a weird thought where you were like, we're gonna wear our masks, and my brain was like, loser has to take off their mask and die. And I don't know why my brain
That
said
is some extreme magic playing.
Yeah.
A core cleric flying enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, tap up to 2 target creatures. Ooh, Skyclave Shadowcat uncommon. What a gross little cutie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's a good cat.
The cat's pretty gross too.
Sacrifice another creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on Skyclave Shadowcat. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, draw a card. That's whenever, so it counts itself. There you go, Smo. Boom, 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 boom. Was one of those your cat?
Yeah. You gotta go back for it. I'm pretty sure. I think the red one was the cat. No, I'm just wrong. There's a second cat in here. I know for certain. Maybe it isn't one of those. I'm just a liar. There was definitely a cat in here. Are there 2 more there? Yeah, okay. One of them was that cat. I'm not a liar.
Ooh.
I just am forgetful.
We got a second one of that.
Are you ready for the cool things to happen? So, earlier you said that if you didn't get a NISSA, you were going to lose your mind.
God dang, baby!
But the thing is if he gets a NISSA, he will also lose his mind.
Oh, yeah, baby! Not too. I don't know how that sounds.
Very loud.
That's fair.
Inquisitive watchers will have noticed when I opened this because I freaked out silently in the background for a while.
We got our NISSA. We got the NISSA that we didn't get in MTG Arena.
There you go. I got it for you.
Spoilers if you're watching this, but we didn't get it. We didn't get it.
I mean, your thumbnail says no NISSA question mark.
Question mark.
It's pretty leading to where there's no NISSA.
Suck nuts.
Hey, I made it happen for you.
NISSA of Shadowed Bows.
Both.
Bows.
It's.
I'm just being shit.
It's NISSA off Shadowed Bows.
Oh, okay.
Legendary Planeswalker NISSA, my girl.
Would you like to sleep her immediately?
Would I like to sleep her immediately? Yes, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. I'm here for you.
I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna damage my NISSA.
God, that would be so tragic.
Because I'm looking at the screen instead of my actual mother-loving hands right here in real life.
We still have the last thing to open too, don't we?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm holding it.
I forgot it
Whenever a
existed.
land enters the battlefield under your control, put a loyalty counter on NISSA. +1, untap target land you control. You may have it become a 3/3 elemental creature with haste and menace until end of turn. It's still a land. -5, you may put a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control onto the battlefield from your hand or graveyard with 2 +1/+1 counters on it.
Dude, that's a lit card. That's pretty good. My dude.
Who even cares?
It's like a foil special
End to the
art
stream
NISSA.
now. Just end to the stream now.
Don't. You're stressing me out.
I'm gonna.
Everything.
Do we wanna?
Everything stresses you out.
We should. Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
What?
There you go. She wanted me to move the NISSA.
Oh, okay.
That pack was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
We
there's
wanted
only
you
like
to use
one
the box
card in
cutter.
it, so.
Huh.
Huh.
Arid Mesa, baby. We got that. Pay 1 life. Tap, pay 1 life. It's essentially... I think these are new fetch lands, these expeditions.
Uh-huh.
I think they're new fetch lands. Because it's a tap, pay 1, except fetch lands are 2. Sacrifice Arid Mesa, search your library for a mountain or plains card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Is this printed slightly off center or am I tripping? Is that black border at the bottom like way tall?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google these cards to see
Okay.
if that... There's just like a little too much black at the bottom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's just a tiny bit too much black there. Like this is really high up for what it normally is. But that just might be these cards.
Yeah.
So that's if that's what a fetch land is, that would be like the first fetch land that we own. And I do need to go through and sleeve all of those bad boys. So
Yeah.
this is sick. This is sick. And we're going to get at least one more. Probably
Yeah.
2 more. Because the collector box and the set box.
Yes.
Yo, what do you guys think? Dude, mythic, 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 mythic.
So, I think that I opened a lot of really cool packs.
Yeah.
And usually I kind of open not exciting packs, but then we get a lot of exciting things. So I feel like today I was blessed by the You've Had a Shit Day gods. And they were like, here you go, Audrey. This stack is going to be lit.
Yeah, you felt so bad today. You had to call off work, and that is not an Audrey move.
She won't.
Audrey
No, I'll go
hates-
to work.
No, she didn't call off. She had to leave.
I
work.
left work, yeah.
That's even less of an Audrey move. She hates having to leave or call off on
I
people.
really do. I will feel awful and just get through the end of my shift. I'll like drag my decaying corpse till the end and then I'll go home.
Even for people that would not do the same for her. Like, even for people that would never consider doing the same
Don't
for
like
her.
screwing over my coworkers. I really don't.
That's
And
why,
I kind of screwed them over today, but I was like, look, I feel real awful. I'm gonna go home.
that's why you're awesome.
You felt like you were gonna throw up.
Or
so-
fall over.
Or both.
And also I was sweating profusely.
That's when I leave work. If I feel like I'm like this and nauseous, I'm like, guys,
I felt like dizzy, tingly, sweaty, nauseous, and my head was hurting.
yeah, that's all the things.
I pretty much leave work whenever I feel like I have a valid enough excuse to do so, and I can find a substitute pretty easily. I don't want somebody else teaching my classes. Writing sub plans is like the worst. So like
Yeah.
I won't leave work because and I won't take off. If I have to get a sub, it's like, ugh, no, I'll just go in.
Yeah, because as a teacher, it's a little bit different because, like, your job has to happen even if you're not there. If I'm not at work, just some things won't get done and it will be fine.
Yeah.
Like, it might kind of suck if, like, the store is busy and, like, the frame shop is busy, but really, it'll be, like, the
But
day
if
will
I'm-
end and it'll be fine.
If I'm not there, there's like a handful of kids that I'm literally responsible for where they are when they're there, and so it's like
Yeah.
somebody has to take care of those kids
Yeah.
if I'm not there. So
A card that I hope we pull, that big elemental pig, the big
Oh,
piggy.
yeah. We pulled a lot of the ones where I was like, I hope we get that card.
I would love to have the big, precious green piggy,
I want more cats.
because he is a sweet bean and he deserves to be in a tasty deck.
What about a scrumptious deck?
I'm so hungry.
Dude, me too.
Oh,
It hit
dude,
me like
me
15
too.
minutes ago. Like when I was leaning on the wall and I was like, I'm dead. It's because suddenly my headache got worse and I got way hungry. And I was like, I'm dying.
Now that it's been said out loud, I'm starving.
I don't have food here, so I'm gonna need to buy food.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Wendy's, by the way.
You didn't say Wendy's.
Did I not?
You said we're gonna have to go buy food.
Yeah. What? No.
But if there's a
we're not
if there's
sponsored by Wendy's.
if there's a franchise that I would simp for,
That's all I'm saying.
it's Windy.
Andrew.
It's Windy, baby. It's Windy, baby. We filmed a vlog where I went and got the pretzel burger. It's been unavailable for 5 years. I mentioned it at least once a year.
God, a pretzel burger sounds so
like
good right now.
like a day like there would be a day somewhere in the year. Got that crab. Bust out the shampoo because we got crabs.
Is that how you handle crabs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, with like a crabs shampoo. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
The more you know.
You're not just stuck with crabs. It's not one of those.
My brain is just like literal crabs. We're just talking about literal crabs. Literal,
Who
actual
need
animal
shampoo?
crabs.
Who need
The
shampoo?
crabs that scuttle on the beach.
Hey, beach crabs have the secret to longevity in their blue blood.
In
I
their
really
blue
like
blood.
crabs.
Yeah.
You know what's odd?
Is it a myth? I believe this is a myth, right? That your blood is blue, and that's why your veins are blue. But when oxygen touches it, that's when it turns red. Is that a myth?
I think your blood is more of a purple leaning red, at least when it's in your veins.
And then like when it's oxidized.
Yes. It definitely gets more red when it's oxidized. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
I don't have an answer. I don't have a good answer to the question.
I am not sure. So if you want to know for sure, you go look it up. This is what I think is the case, and I'm not totally with it.
Yeah, because people have said that it's true, and people have said that it's a myth. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Nobody knows. And nobody needs to know. I don't even...
You know what's weird?
That I can't stop quoting a musical that I haven't seen.
That is kind of weird. I was going to say what's weird is that I really like crabs, but I don't like spiders. And really, they're very similar.
Spiders...
Where do you land on scorpions? The absolute worst thing on the planet.
I don't have a serious problem with scorpions, but, like, they should also stay away from me.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not afraid of scorpions
Yes.
like I am spiders.
Okay. Up until you see one in person.
I've seen one in person.
Spiders have a bigger creepiness factor than crabs
I think it's
do.
the thin legs and the bulbulous body.
Well, and I think humans are naturally more afraid of, like, bugs and being touched by bugs. I think it's a survival mechanism.
What made me so and that's true what you just said. What made me so arachnophobic? Of course, is like media. Spiders are creepy in media, so it's really pounded into your face. If you consume media where it's like spiders, because we're making them creepy because people think that they're creepy. So
yeah, it's like a cycle that's just growing.
And you know, like the Courage the Cowardly Dog episode.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's the first episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog that isn't the pilot, Cat's Motel, where he
blocked it out.
It's a terrifying episode.
Blocked it out.
It scared me as a child. It really did. I don't think that's why I'm arachnophobic.
I do know why I'm arachnophobic.
But I think the uncertainty of did I add a letter? I can't say words today.
It's okay.
My whole thing is saying words and I can't do it today.
I still love you.
Bam. Of like, so there's like that. Here you have something that's like this big.
You can go to just us if you want.
There's like something this big. But these mythics.
Oh, okay.
What a good mythic.
Yeah.
What a good mythic.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming that's a pretty good mythic. Yeah, what a cool effect. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's great.
And then you could maybe find a way to get it out of your graveyard. What a good mythic. What a fucking good mythic. Oh my god. And what a good mythic. Bruh. We're on cam 2 now, but we're done down here, so we could be on the even newer, better cam.
Ba, 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 ba.
Don't point that light at me.
And so I'm wearing an earring that Audrey made.
Yes, it's made out of Shrinky Dink.
And what's cool is that she has made some out of real leaves too, but that's not what I'm wearing. But there's like so many different versions of spiders, and there's like the uncertainty of like which ones are dangerous to you or your pets. So like I see a spider and I don't have the ability to retain what every spider looks like and then look at it before it dashes 1,000,000 miles an hour away into a crevasse and is gone forever, only to be found on my hand while I'm on the toilet.
This is off topic, but if I sit perfectly, I can get the ring light reflected in both, and it looks like it's my eyes.
Yeah.
And I need everyone to see that.
That's sweet.
It's adorable.
Carry on.
But yeah, like it's just like oh, look, there's one of those things that could be really benign or really dangerous to, if not you, at least maybe your dog or your baby. Because, like, even if you can take a bite from, like, a mean spider because you're, like, an adult, if you have, like, children or creatures in the house that can't, what?
I'm watching Audrey.
I'm doing dumb
okay.
things.
But that's my thing. That's why spiders are
So
like just the like I don't know, just the ignorance.
the reason I am so afraid of spiders is because when me and my brother were younger, we watched a lot of like nature documentaries, but specifically there were like children's nature documentaries. You know what I mean?
One of the Mr. Game & Watches fell.
Oh. There were like children nature documentaries that we used to rent from the video store from Blockbuster, like VHS tapes that we used to rent.
Video, does anybody know? I used to watch VHS all the time. Don't know what it stands for.
I don't either. But
video home sex.
that's it. There was a specific one that was about spiders, and it told you about black widows and how super, like... Excuse me.
I like that.
It told you all about how dangerous black widows were, and I specifically remember that it was, like, telling this story about how the black widow could be hiding in your shoes, and if you put your shoes on without checking your shoes, you could get bit by a black widow. Have you seen that?
I've
it
seen
scared
that.
the shit out of me when I was younger.
I still check my shoes for
do
spiders
too.
sometimes.
I do too, because I'm so afraid I'm gonna put my foot into my shoe and I'm gonna get bit by a black widow and not know it, and then I'm gonna die.
Because they did that. They put that in your head.
Now I, on the other hand...
That's why I'm afraid of spiders.
I, on the other hand, grew up with an older brother who loves insects and arachnids, and just Michael would catch different bugs. He'd catch a lot of praying mantises, and he'd put them in jars in the house and pop holes in the top of the jar and put like grass and stuff in there, and I grew up around someone who was constantly catching insects and bringing them inside and being like, look how cool this is. And so I picked that up from my brother. So, you know, I just carried it on to where, like, every time I see a spider, I, like, stop and I, like, look at it, and because I'm not afraid of them.
Scan it into the bug app.
It's true. I'm not afraid of them running toward me.
She's
or
real life
anything.
Animal Crossing.
I am. It's true. I'm not afraid of them running toward me or anything, though. Like, I'm not. I know I'm so used to how spiders move, and like because I've gotten close to them so many times, usually I'm just not afraid of how they're going to behave. And so I can get up close enough to take a picture. Usually I can take a picture and I can like look it up and identify what kind of spider it is. And there's a lot of spiders where I've gotten enough pictures and then identified them, where now I just look at them and I'm like, oh, it's a house spider. That's just a house spider. It's a garden spider. It's
You have gotten me to a point where there'll be a spider, and if we've seen it enough times, I'll just be like, oh, that's we were in your car and there was a jumping spider on the windshield.
Jumping spiders are the only okay spider.
Because they're kind of cute.
They're kind of cute.
But there was one on Molly's windshield while we were running deliveries, and I noticed it and I was like, oh well, you don't need to be right there, but at least I know you're not a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the biggest issue.
Like I could see that it was like one of these guys.
The biggest issue is if you jump at me.
You know how
and
they
then
do that?
We will just And I think part of the reason, like, jumping spiders, they're so, like, compact. You know what I mean? They're like a small little package of spider. And, like, their legs are usually pretty in close to their body.
Yeah.
And it makes them
Yeah,
cuter.
they don't look like this.
Rather than, like, spindly.
What?
They don't look like this.
Shit.
Did you know that this is naturally more terrifying to humans?
Yeah.
That's why when you're that's why when you're
scared of it right now.
That's why when you're that's why when you're stage acting, they want you to do things like this if you're like outreaching.
Or like if you're double jointed in your fingers, you know what I'm talking about?
The guy from Mama, side tangent. the guy from Mama, the guy that's in Mama, I don't know his name, but he plays Mama. That's not like CGI. That's a dude playing Mama, and he's like, oh hey, I could play with the perspective. He looks like this in IRL. He looks like this. Dude is nuts.
The reason jumping spiders are cute is because unlike other spiders, all of their eyes are on like the front of their face. So you get the two big eyes, and then you get the other eyes.
That's kind of true. Humanizes it a little.
Yeah, and so I don't know if you guys have seen the like little videos of like Lucas the spider.
Yep, I was about to say.
It's a jumping spider.
Yes.
Because of the face.
Yeah.
Jumping spiders also have the ones that are local here it's like the bold or the daring jumping spider, and they have iridescent, like their mandibles are iridescent, like beautiful, like green and blue, and then usually their abdomens are like black and white. But yeah, jumping spiders they're cute. They're the cute kind of spider.
I'm okay with two types of spiders, and it's jumping spiders and tarantulas. And it's because when I was little, and like my mom would take me to zoos, you know, like they would show certain animals and they would show tarantulas, and my mom would on purpose let me go up to like see the tarantulas because she was trying to make me not arachnophobic because she is arachnophobic. So then it just tricked my brain into thinking tarantulas were cool, but nothing else.
Javier Botet is his name.
I feel like I'm dying. Side tangent.
Well, you are.
I feel like I'm dying faster than normal.
You are, in fact, dying. Here we go. Javier Botet. Boom. And boom.
Are they seeing that now? Is that happening?
Yeah. And he looks like this.
Man, he actually... Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. He looks like that.
Wow, he has very long arms.
He's a long boy.
All of his limbs are very long.
He's longer than Brett. And so they put these thingies on his longo fingies.
Prosthetics.
They put some thingies on his fingies.
Fair enough.
And so he looks even longer and grosser and cool. Okay, he's not gross. I mean, the look that they're going for was gross.
He looks eccentric.
Javier Botet isn't gross. The thing that they were having him portray was.
Yeah. How neat.
So.
I need to leave this area.
Yeah.
The light,
Damn.
it is a lot.
We are not sponsored by Wendy's.
Yet.
We should get some pretzel burgers, though.
What? Who put that idea into your head?
It definitely wasn't Molly mentioning Wendy's like 8 times.
No.
8. It was 8.
3. I said the sentence, we are not sponsored by Wendy's 3 times, but you guys were talking over me the second time, which makes sense because I was just interjecting to say that we weren't sponsored.
Well, it was like a part of the same conversation, though, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
I'm not really.
Okay, but we could say 2 to 3 times.
There you go.
A reasonable range.
And if you go to Wendy's, that's 2 to 3 times the value than if you went to another fast food chain. I really fucking